How y'all doing? I'm coming on here to be messy. Look, I'm over here minding my own business, doing my little beauty regimen and stuff like that. And um, I hear somebody outside my apartment, and kitten is going crazy, right? What's going on? What's going on? So I'm over there looking out my peephole, and maintenance is knocking on the door. Maintenance, maintenance. This other maintenance person comes up. It's a lady that was knocking. This other maintenance guy comes up. He slams a ladder up against the wall and just barges in. And I hear this doo doo doo. So I'm thinking, oh, she like me. She got an alarm for her door. You can't trust these maintenance people. You cannot trust that ain't nobody coming into your place when you live someplace. Okay, do not think that it is secure and ain't nobody coming in and out of your place but you. To know for sure, you get yourself an alarm. Okay, I bought one from Amazon, of course, and put it on my door and stuff, and so I have it where it can chime or where it can do the alarm. So I'm thinking, oh, cool. So, she's like me. She got an alarm. It's an Asian lady. I can't stand her because she be complaining that she be smelling smoke. Well, it's my incense. I'm not smoking in the house. Matter of fact, I quit smoking. So anyway, I just wanted to have peace of mind that if anybody came in here, I'm going to know that you came up in here. Okay? So I'm thinking that she did the same thing, even though I can't stand her. It's funny. I was thinking, we think the same way. Well, we don't. What happened is this heifer may left something in there cooking or something, and it's on fire. It's burning, honey. So that alarm that I heard, that wasn't her alarm system, honey. That was her fire alarm for the building. So I am laughing and I'm going, oh my God. So I'm sitting up there, it's a commotion. Other neighbors are coming out. They're saying, oh yeah, the person left something on fire, in here and everything. So time goes by, the alarm is still going off, and maintenance is still trying to handle it. They're like, I gotta find a place to plug up, because I guess when the alarm goes off, it shuts down your electrical, so none of the outlets work, so they can't put a fan to blow this smoke or whatever out the window. So this burnt smell, I can smell it through my door, and I'm like, what is that? Is that burnt duck's ass? I don't know what it is. It smells bad. I mean, anything burnt, like meat, like if barbecue is burning a little bit, getting singed or whatever, it still smells good. Whatever this is, it's been burning for a long time. It smells bad. And let me give you an example. When I was a kid, okay, y'all don't take this in no kind of a way, okay? Please don't take this no kind of a way. But when I was a kid, all I can say is my mom was crazy. That's all I can say. I can't think of it no other kind of a way, but I never told this story before. But this here just brought it back to my mind, so I'm going to tell y'all, okay? My mama was cooking. Which she cooked all the time. That wasn't no big deal. She could make homemade yeast rolls, lemon meringue pie, what else? Banana pudding. She could make all this stuff from scratch. Okay. She should have been a chef, actually. Okay, let me try to get to the story. She could cook anything. My favorite was these little yeast rolls that she could make, and she would make the dough, like I say, from scratch. My mom had the little sifter for the flour, and you put the yeast in and all of that, and honey. She would make these little balls. They'd be like about that big, and you would put 3 if it was the like bigger ones, or you put 5 of the little ones, and you make these little balls. You put them together, and you put them in the little muffin pan section. And when they would bake, oh my God, fresh rolls. And they would have either 3 sections or 5 sections, depending on how many balls that she would put in there. Oh my God, just heaven, heaven. My mother was the best baker ever. Really should have went into business for herself. She was beautiful, smart, slim, hardworking, and unfortunately for her, she did get sidelined in this life. And then my son Joseph, he was an excellent cook. Loved to eat, loved to cook. Never complained about cooking. He had one complaint: he hated cold food. He liked hot food. So that meant he had to learn how to cook, because he wasn't into sandwich night and stuff like that. If you see my past videos, I told you where we tried to, switch up things for dinner. But he did not like anything cold. It had to be hot. So, okay. So anyway, getting back to my mom. I don't know what happened. I think what it was is she put on a pot of food, and we went to visit, my auntie who lives in my grandmother's house since she passed. So that's the only thing I can think. I can't really remember what happened, but the reason why we were out of the house. But let me tell you something. We didn't have fire alarms. We didn't have any kind of alarm whatsoever. So, and the neighbors didn't have our number, and we didn't have their number. This was before cell phones. This is before pagers. I had to be like in the maybe 9th grade. Maybe. Oh my God, y'all. I've written 7 books, but they don't begin to cover it. Let me tell you something. I had journals back in the day that I wrote, and when I had Jonathan, I burnt them because I never wanted him to know, child. Ooh, a mess. I had journals and journals and journals and journals of. Anyway, this is one experience. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm prolonging it because I don't want to even tell y'all this here, but let me tell you. This situation reminds me of that. My mom had the house beautifully decorated. We had these wonderful sheer drapes in the living room and window treatments, and she had gotten our hardwood floors done, pulled up all the carpet. We did the painting. We had murals on the wall. The house was looking good. My mom, we went somewhere, all of us out of the house. She had put on a pot of something to cook. I'm going to tell y'all what it is. I'm going to tell y'all later. Child, this mess started to burn, and we were not there. When we did arrive back home, the fire had just stayed in the pot. It did not, the stove didn't catch on fire and all that. Because this was good quality crap, okay? I'm saying good quality crap quality stuff. It didn't burn. You hear me? The paint that was used on the wall and stuff like that, it was not the cheap stuff, okay? The flooring was done with the finest quality of things, which meant it did not easily catch on fire or get damaged or anything like that. However, if you've ever been in a situation like this, and I know those of you who have, please leave it down in the comments, okay? Like I said, I had to be in the 8th, maybe 9th grade. So I had started working like in the summers, making my own little money, and we would just go to the thrift stores, Bluebell, that Blue Bonnet. That was one of the places that I went, and you could get stuff there reasonably priced, but it would be 100% silk, little blouse, chiffon stuff. Ooh, and I was very much into all the little girly stuff. Hey, let me tell you. Okay, but everybody in my family wasn't with that. I'm not, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, they was into some other stuff. Anyway, we had to go to these HIP meetings. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 7 of them around public people. My mom didn't know how to deodorize our clothes and shoes and towels and stuff, so it all smelled like this burnt stuff. You hear me? And I think the smell just went away on its own, but this was before Kitten is trying to. What you doing, Kitten? Be careful. Be careful. I need to take you a bath. Where you going? Miss Missy did not want to take a bath. She needs a bath. You need a bath. Anyway, what I want to say. I never remember my mom using Lysol. That's something that I picked up when I got into my own place. I would use a Lysol, after the shower to do the shower and the bathtub, and in the bathroom I used Lysol. But growing up, I don't remember my mom using Lysol. I don't remember her using any kind of a deodorizer type of thing. She was just big on cleaning. Cleaning. Spring cleaning. Oh yes, them walls got washed. Those Venetian blinds all came down. They were all scrubbed. And like I said, this was all very expensive stuff. So of course, washing it did not damage it. You know what I'm saying? I remember my dad bought us a chandelier for the living room. It was a very unique one and all of that. I don't even know if my mom still has that. Anyway, let me think. This is what we did have in our house. We had an attic fan. You know what an attic fan is? It was like this huge fan that was in the hallway. It was huge. It had to be like 4 feet by 4 feet in our hallway. So our hallway was very, very wide. It wasn't like really narrow like you see in so many places today. Oh my God, such cheap workmanship today. Anyway, in the hallway was this attic fan, and you could let the windows up at the house, and it would pull in the cool air. And I believe that's all that we did. We had our closets and everything like that, and we had the washer and dryer in the garage, and you could open up those windows, and that attic fan would pull in fresh air, cool air. And I think that's what we did to get rid of the smell. My mom didn't use incense. She didn't use Lysol, anything like that. But you know what I did? Thanks to Miss Burnt Duck Ass, I have lit some incense. Because, oh, it smells really, really bad. And she probably ain't going to be showing her face for a while up in the hallway as I come and go. Because she would probably be ashamed. I've caught her doing so many things, like going to the trash chute in her um, what do you call them, pajamas. She wears like pajamas, so she would be in her pajamas barefoot going to the trash dump, the trash chute. We have a trash chute in the hallway, and so she would be going there just like that, no shoes on or nothing. And I don't know her name. I don't have her number. Um, I guess that down at the office they will call her or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and tell y'all that. Y'all ready for me to tell you what my mom was cooking that she burned? Y'all ready? Guess. Y'all guess. I'm not gonna tell you. Y'all guess down in the comments, and I want to see what y'all think it was. But it was really horrible. And I'm gonna tell you this: it wasn't chicken, and it wasn't steak. You know, any kind of a beef or anything like that. I'll give y'all that much. So let me know down in the comments what y'all think it was, honey. And I will read the comments and I will let you know which one of you were right. And I'll shout you out on my next video. All right. Bye.